In today's video, we are reacting to Stray Kids' God's Menu. Stray Kids is back. Let's get into it. Alright. Ooh, right off with these horns. Okay. What? Okay. Just right off the bat, we're getting into it. Usually I'm used to having a little, like little intro from the music video company. But I like this art, just go right in with the punch. And sometimes, songs do that where they'll go right in with the punch and just start out hitting. And sometimes that's just the best way to do it. In this kind of age of people want to always be entertained really quick. You see on like TikTok, right? Where videos usually start out with action. YouTube videos usually start out with action. Everything usually starts out very quickly. And this is no different. Now, I need to run it back because I'll be really honest, I forgot to turn on my captions. So we're gonna run it back so I can actually read the lyrics. And plus I want to hear this again because it's good production. I love that. There's the very, classic kind of EDM horns that come in with the woo. I think I heard a woo in there. I want to hear this again. Yeah, it's kind of on the upbeat there. Okay. Okay. Kind of looking at the music video as a whole right now because I'm starting to watch these shots. I love that it's the Kendrick Lamar kind of shot. I don't know if you've seen that music video, but that Kendrick Lamar shot where they go here and then the camera goes there. I almost just fell over. Okay, but the shot goes here and then it goes here and then it goes, it keeps following. That shot, they're doing that here. And I love that shot because it's so dynamic. And it just looks so good because it tracks that face so well. And they have other good transitions with the pigeon, kind of following the line, talking about the pigeon. And everybody's going to like the taste and the flavor. I know I'm only 20 seconds in, so I'm probably not getting the full meaning. But obviously the song's called God's Menu, so we're kind of talking about, so food imagery kind of makes sense here. I also love the vocals, they're very hard-hitting vocals. Okay. All right. All right. Woo! The way they go in with that do, that is so fire. Oh my gosh. That may be one of the best drops that I've heard, just in general. Oh my gosh. That is so fun. I love the lyrics because that's what I've been really focusing on in this little segment is the lyrics. Love the lyrics. I'm kind of starting to get it now that they're kind of relating themselves to God's Menu, right? That's at least the way I see it, right? Is that, they've got something for everybody, right? Each person brings a different flavor and a different style. That's kind of what you see in K-pop, right? That everybody kind of brings their own little flair, flavor, and style to these kind of groups. And obviously, some of y'all's comments, you were telling me that they self-produce their stuff, so that kind of what makes them different. So they really have their own like big menu because they can do something for everybody. And that's what I like because they're really showing their versatility here. And I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to the first song we reacted to, right? And kind of get the differences because it's been a few months since I've done a Stray Kids reaction. This song is showing so much versatility just in of itself because you kind of go into that, hard-hitting part and then you go to the soft part and you kind of, you see that with these kind of EDM-esque songs, right? Where they'll have that hard-hitting punch and then they'll kind of go lay off to kind of create this almost bipolar kind of sounding song where you have you have your lows and you have your highs. So we heard the lows and they have these, beautiful harmonies that come in where I assume most of the group is singing, if not all of them. and then, you know, have that do 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 do, you know. I also particularly like the kind of key change part. Yeah, in this kind of raceway. I guess this is a raceway. Oh yeah, it's a speed something. So I'm guessing that's a raceway that they're at. This is just a really fun kind of flex song saying, hey, we're here, we're on the scene, we're doing this differently. Right here, that's the key change. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we're kind of getting into this 2010s hip-hop-esque kind of thing. I love... See, I'm telling you, they're kind of showing that they can do just a little bit of everything. Not even just... Not a little bit. They can do anything, and that's what they want to show, right? This kind of hip-hop flair now, they're having the weep, weep kind of sound going in there with, you know, the very punchy hi-hats and that snare with that same little melody kind of living in the background. So you kind of know, it kind of keeps you within the soundscape of the song, right? While still being in this different kind of scene with the hip-hop sounds. My gosh. Obviously, and, you know, 5-star Michelin chef stuff, you know, still kind of with the God's menu ideal, right? I even like this because this is kind of looks like almost like a little drug lab kind of thing where they're cooking up, you know, I would assume their newest track, right? But I mean, honestly, this is kind of, you know, this is really good and it's really addicting. I would listen to this like 5,000 more times, but yeah. I love his deep voice as well. The way also that he goes from Korean to English, and I know he's not the first person to do that, but I'm always so enamored seeing people do that, going from, you know, Korean to English or just any language, switching back and forth, because that's hard and you still rhyme. And that's the beauty of rap, at least, right? Is that some people are just so good at it that they can switch languages and they can still rhyme it and they can still carry on that same flow, especially that deep flow that he does have. It's fantastic, by the way. Oh, this is a 5-star Michelin song. Wonder what our secret ingredient is. We don't have any. We don't have it. That's kind of, we don't have one. That's kind of interesting, because they're saying, you know, what's their secret? How are they doing this? They don't have one. They're just that good. Again, just another little subtle flex that they're kind of throwing in here. I don't know. I just like that. I love this little EDM build-up part as well. Is that almost like some kind of like a chip tune pad that's going on? That's kind of carrying the chord structure? I think it is. Got any producers in the comments? Let me know. But I love it, and we haven't even gotten to the bridge yet, which I assume is going to be just another show of what they can do. And you know, I don't mean to, you know, be so, you know, just all over them like, oh, they can do no wrong. I'm sure there's something they can do wrong, but right now they haven't. I feel like they are very deserving of all this praise, just personally. I love the shot. That build up, how they kind of, and this is how you make songs interesting, right? They had the build up, but instead of taking you where you expect it to go, to have that same drop with all the horns and stuff, kind of took it back to some ideas that we've seen in a verse, right? And then had that fantastic part here, having this very, that deep part, right? The bum 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 bum, that part. Oh, and not to mention the cinematic camera angles that's following their dance moves, that as they go, the camera kind of, just follows that. This is just a masterclass, even showing the music video, showing that they can do anything as well. It's just little things like that is making this whole experience so fantastic. And that's what I didn't like about yesterday's video, right? Is I felt like the music video took away from the song, which in my opinion wasn't that great. I kind of came around to the song in the end, but the video I never did. This, just off the rip, is just got me enamored. Not every song has to do that, but in this day and age, it should. Even the way that they have the snares kind of just drowned out for a second, and then they kind of bring it back, just to kind of show that this is a different segment, right? It's more of that EDM hip hop style, which you sometimes see that in the hip hop space, where they'll drown out the snares and the hi-hats and kind of just bring them back slowly. And they did that here. Again, just showing the little bits of flavor that they can sprinkle in to have a full, just complete menu. I don't mean to create my own bars in this, but the song in itself is a bar. So I kind of feel like I need to break it down a little bit. Yeah. Call back to the beginning. Okay. All right. That had to be a lead into something. Y'all let me know in the comments what that was a lead into. Even till the end of the song, they still keep you hooked. They still keep you in. And that is just such a valuable thing to be able to do, is have somebody intrigued into an entire song. Because retention and impressions is such a key metric these days. Being able to have retention like that and keep people coming back as well is just something they do so well here. Oh my gosh. See if I miss anything at the end. What was that last little message? Stray kids everywhere, all around the world. You make stray kids stay. I like that. Little shout out to the fans you sprinkle in there as well. Nice. I love it. Class act all around, Stray Kids. Man, I'm excited to react to more. Y'all let me know what I should react to more, Stray Kids, because I want to do more.